Because I want to be a part of helping, and I know that's what they do. I suppose part of it was to learn how to film.
Yeah.
And come on an amazing experience with something that I'd never do otherwise.
Yeah.
And another part of it was quite good timing to get away from Christchurch, have a week travelling in peace and
yeah.
be thankful for the small things.
Nice.
I suppose that's what thanks is about, isn't it?
Coming back to it.
Coming back to it and always reminding us that to be thankful for everything. And the simple things that you sort of just take for granted and assume. Sunday night, when we were trying to in Dunedin, when we were following Matt and Martin and we were sitting there trying to figure out who's gonna be pulling through, and just that whole adventure of like not knowing what's gonna happen,
yeah.
but then having to try chase them and keep up was quite surreal, really. Because some parts, I don't know, you thought, oh, that will take ages, and it just doesn't. They just get there. The highlight was watching or being amazed at what these guys could accomplish with 2 wheels, a chain, and some pedals. That there's so many people that can push themselves to the point, or not past the point even, just be at peace while in pain and riding.
Yeah.
That I sort of want to do it now. I want to prove to myself I could do it. Or just go through that cool experience. I listened to everyone when we first got there and we asked them what their name was, what they do for a job, and why they're here or something. You'd never be able to sit there and pick all those people and go, oh yeah, they're all going to be doing a 1,000k bike race in Gore. Bring as little as you need. Having too many things isn't great.
Yeah.
And come open-minded, willing to learn how to be, or not even learn how to be thankful, but learn how to be at peace and just chill out with the simple things.
What about sleep?
Depends what the trip is, but if you come in a film a bike race that's got some crazy guys that are willing to bike 59 hours on 3 hours sleep, it shouldn't be one of your priorities.
Rad.
Because that's what they're doing, and it's nuts.
So weird, man. But that's the thing about place. It's like, it's where you are and it's where you feel at home and it's where you feel connected, and I think we often forget how important having that place to be grounded is. And for me, being able to come back to this place and to be able to share it with so many people in such a unique way is really special. So I sat down with a map and traced out all the fun spots from my childhood. Starting in Gore, obviously. Grew up here, it's home. It's the river we swam in. It's the river we tried to catch fish in. Brown trout fishing capital of the world. I've never caught a fish in that river. I guess I started the event because I'm not a very good cyclist. But I really like cyclists. I really like bikepacking dudes and ladies. Like just the way they trip around the countryside's cool. The feeling of riding into a new town. You know, you hear everything, you can smell everything, you can feel the temperature, the wind on your skin, and then you pull into town and it's like, right, I need a feed. You go to a cafe and there's just something about being very present about cycling, and I like that. It wouldn't be fair to start a Great Kiwi Gravel event without me giving you a mental challenge as well as a physical challenge. A few of you that were here last year will remember my question. So my question for you this morning is actually a quote from my school graduation speech from the guest speaker. And at the time I thought it was a very ridiculous proverb. I didn't think it made a lot of sense, but I've grown up a little bit. And his quote was, "Wherever you are, that is where you'll be." So my question for you is, where are you really?
How you going? You all right? Cheers, man. How are you? Good.
You've got 1100 k's to ponder that. If you're planning on doing that quickly, think fast.
That's awesome. Man, they're gonna go fast.
The subway.
So yeah, start at the Trout, design the course, roll through town a little bit, goes past my primary school, almost goes past my parents' house, weaves out through the hills, the back road that no one in their right mind would drive unless they lived on it, through Dipton, through Castle Downs, plenty of climbing trips to Castle Downs, great spot. If you like limestone, lichen, and onga onga. It's a fancy, nasty weed that's a native. It's like anaesthetic. It's best not to fall into. Lock onto some cycling infrastructure around the mountains. A couple of back roads to Tianau. Used to go to Tianau when we were kids, family holidays, and it's just a good spot. And then the lake to lake trail down to Manapori. If you're going to build a trail like that, good. Be rude not to ride it. And then we kind of latch onto the Tour of Southland in reverse. That classic rivet into Tianau stage, but backwards. And then some gravel. People might not like that gravel. It's soft and fluffy and wet. But the view's good, so we're going that way.
It's Tianau time. That's cute.
Miles was giving me shit before. Did you bring chain lube? No. Shit. And now all I can hear is the chain. Woke up at like 4 AM and I was like, it's gonna be a fucking long day.
Where's next?
Heading down towards Manapuri.
Manapuri? Yep. And then down the south coast?
Riverton, Invercargill.
Yep. You got,
Up the Catlins.
you got time for side trips or you just...
No. No time for that. Yeah, I was lubing up my chain in Mossburn and It must be leaking, or I put in the wrong bottle. It was bloody nearly empty. So yeah, got another bottle.
Good man.
It was pretty gritty. Got my muffin, I'm good.
I was thinking about riding through the first night, but I'm feeling a bit too tired, so I think I'll sleep this tonight for a little bit and try to push for the last one. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, good.
Maybe it's gonna get better. Hey, I'll see you later.
Yeah, mate.
Around the coast, visit every bay, Oropoki, Colac, Riverton, into Riverton, go to Riverton Rocks. Lots of family time, Riverton. Tried to learn to surf in Riverton, tried to learn to surf in Colac Bay. Still can't surf. Back roads to Invis, good thing there's gravel. Through Queen's Park, and then we get out of town, cycle trail, river mouth of the Matilda River, 1,000 whitebait huts. It's not where the 1,000 comes from. The 1,000 isn't kilometres either. It's actually the number of climbs. That's why no one likes me when they finish. After Fort Rose we whip into the Catlins and very quickly pass into Otago, so we can't just claim it's a Southland ride. Can't forget a whacker. Used to go to a whacker with Grandad in the ute, sheepdog things and that. Then we mooch our way around the coast, hit Kaka Point. We used to go on family holidays to Kaka Point in winter. And then back into Balclutha.
How you doing?
Yeah, pretty cooked, eh? It's been, I had my overshoes on yesterday in that rain in the first 2 hours, and then it's like being in the bar for 17 hours on the bike. Take my overshoes off, my feet are like bar feet, you know, when you're in the shower too long. Holy hell. It was a bit of a long day, eh? Now I'm just trying to maybe get 250 in, eh? But pretty cooked. These guys are nuts at the front, aren't they?
Bro, that's you as well.
Holy shit. It's quite hard navigating, eh? Like the Garmin stopped working now. I've got my phone taped here. There's all these little things that you, in Tiana had to go to the hardware store to get the duct tape, eh? It's like a bit of a mission, eh? Glad to be alive though.
Yeah, that's so good.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, was it cold for you guys?
I don't have sleep bag.
So I was like, I got like merino top, merino pants. I got a big like puffy jacket, and then I was just pretty much just in a bin bag, just wrapped up, sweating it out.
Where are you aiming tonight?
The plan was Owaka, but I've got a bit of a chest infection that's reared up pretty bad, so I might need to go find a GP. Yeah, so might not be too much drill today, unfortunately.
Crazy amounts of cycling. 420 yesterday.
Yeah, boy.
I'm actually surprised I didn't see miles because I went through a real bad patch and I'd stop every 5k and just lie down and be like, what am I doing? And they'd be like, pull your shit together and start riding.
Oh, that's the toughest section yet, I reckon. It's brutal. That's what I was grinding away. That's what Matt was saying as well. Yeah. How long was he through? Probably like 20 minutes. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Not too far. No, not too far at all.
What's the chances there? You ready? Up one. Oh, come on. Don't be a miserable old bastard. Are you ready? In the air, right? You ready? You ready? You ready?
Too far.
Seriously, man.
It's a special.
What the f was that effort? What kind of... Have a worm. That's how I feed the kids when we're out riding.
Oh, yeah.
They're motivated with aeroplanes.
Probably the Catlins actually, even though it was pretty miserable there today with a real stinging sou'wester. It was just incredible coming around that top corner and just seeing that huge beach opening up before you. Yeah, amazing. It's always been on my bucket list to do the Catlins, but man, never got down here. So yeah, just amazing.
Don't do any tandeming at all, and then bring it out for a ride like this. I'm going to say definitely along the Catlins coast. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
And Herb really enjoyed, Curio Bay is stunning. Yeah. We got to spend a night there, so we got to see the dolphins. Cannibal Bay had great chickens. Yes, I don't know if you went there, but no, Cannibal Bay had a flock of about 8 chickens that were out on the beach with you, so it was cool. Well, yeah, no, it's all been lovely, to be honest. A bit painful hill-wise, but other than that, what do you expect?
The lake to lake was awesome between Lake Tiano and Lake Manapuri. It was fabulous.
The trail on the...
Yeah, that was great, and just leaving Manapuri was just fabulous too because we left really.
I'd have to say riding over from Lawrence, when you get up into that hill, past the lake, over to Dunedin, and then you get over there, and then you get up on the hill, and then you can look down into the harbour. It's pretty nice. Over the other side to Hooper's Inlet. It's a pretty special place around there. If you just stick to the social side, look at everything as you go by, clean up as you go.
Hey boys. Harry. Look who it is. Matt. Martin. Morning.
Morning.
No one goes out the peninsula in Otago really, unless you're a tourist, so let's go there. And then the Dunedin City Council have done a fantastic job of the cycle trail around the harbour. Back and through the Northeast Valley, flatting times with friends. I never flatted there, but friends did. And uni's just such a weird environment to ride through. Up Waipori Falls, most people don't like me when they get to the top of that, but they like the view. Drop to Lawrence, and then down to Tuapeka Mouth, grab the punt, across the river, down to Clydevale, back and through Popotonoa, first freshwater catchment area where the farmers were like, right, we're going to look after our land, we're going to look after our waterway, and they fenced off the waterway and they did a real good job of planting, and the river's in real good nick, and it's just such a real nice environment to being able to put people through that. And then Mountain Road, Werris Road and Gore, and yeah, then cross the bridge back into Gore, go to the trout. Great idea for a holiday.
How you doing, Martin? I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Doing well, thank you. Could I get on the bike with you?
Sure.
Have you slept yet?
No, I didn't sleep today.
Woo-wee.
I just pushed through to catch Matt. Hopefully it's gonna work.
Hey?
Hopefully it's gonna work.
Yeah.
Nah, I was thinking I'm gonna try to push it, and if I'm really tired, I would just sleep for an hour or two somewhere, but that was okay until the sunrise. Then I had like really hard time for about an hour.
Yeah.
But it was okay again.
You look pretty fresh at 4 in the morning. Enjoy, brother. See ya.
So where are you?
Yeah, because this whole thing's about community, right? This whole thing's about relationship. This whole life is about relationship. Like, who are you friends with? Who do you spend time with? Who do you go to places with? Who do you share time with? Who do you share experience with? And this sport's about community because, you know, that 90 odd people rock up and there's friends reconnect, there's new friends made, and the thing that unites us is the fact that we like to ride our bikes a really long way, which most people think is weird, but asking that question, you know, where are you? You've got a lot of time out there on a bike. So take the time to do some soul searching and get clear on where you're at. And once you've done that, the next question you have to ask logically is, where are you going? And then it very quickly falls off a cliff and becomes real deep, if it wasn't already real deep. And then it's like, well, what's the point, and what's the purpose, and what's the meaning? And the only way to really answer that question is to have community around you that is prepared to help you answer that question. And being on a bike with someone and riding along with someone on a bike is a great opportunity to explore some questions that we're quite happy to leave unanswered.
Oh, our love is the reckless kind. It won't soothe your mind, she will be wasn't wasting time. It's on down the line. She will be
It's just quite amazing to get to see gardens like this.
It's here now.